good, Life and Poetry fam? Welcome back to the channel with your boy, your host, the one and only, Marcus T, this guy. And we are back with another video for your viewing pleasures. Life and Poetry fam, I feel like it's been some time since we've done a video like this here. But today we're gonna get a bit intimate with today's video here. And I just want to have a conversation with you guys, let you guys know how I'm doing. I'm open for you guys to comment, let me know how you're doing, so on and so forth, right? But before we jump into all that, right, I y'all do me a huge favor and go ahead and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And once you've done that, please be sure to turn on that notification bell so that you can be notified every time we here at Life and Poetry drop a new video. And yes, that I say we, because you never know who's gonna pop up and grace us with their presence here on the channel, right? Some old faces, some new faces, you never know. But to know, you gotta be informed. So cut on that bell, get the notifications, so when we drop it, you right there, right? So like for your fam, like I said, it's been some time since we've done an intimate check-in video, and I wanted to do that. We've been working so hard on so many things that I haven't taken the time to actually talk to you guys about what I'm dealing with, what I'm going through, and what's to come for here. Like actually break down some stuff here. Now, I'm not gonna go too much into everything here because there's another video coming, I believe, at the end of the month, where we're gonna talk about new projects that's coming for the channel, so on and so forth, right? Just stay tuned, right? But to do what? Make sure that bell is on so that you can stay tuned. But yes, I wanted to check in, let you guys know what's been going on behind the scenes here at Life and Poetry. Because there's been a lot. There has been so much going on, so many great things happening, so many new ventures that we're tapping into. One of them being the merch store, Life and Poetry merch shop, right? If you don't know what that is, Life and Poetry shop is where you can go to get all your Life and Poetry apparel, with the t-shirts, hoodies. They even got onesies for the babies, right? Even toddler clothing, book bags, and just go check it out. The link's in the description down below. Go check it out and grab yourself something and support the shop, which in turn supports me, which in turn helps me support the channel and every other thing that we have going on here so that we can continue to grow in an upward motion, right? We don't want to stay stagnant. We don't want to stay still for too long. Along with that, the beginning of the month here, last week? Yeah, I believe last week we dropped the official opening episode to the Life and Poetry podcast with Marcus T. I've mentioned it before in a video before. I think maybe in a couple videos before I mentioned that we were going to be launching the podcast, and it is officially up. Also, in the description down below, the link there is available for you guys to go check it out. We are streaming on Spotify for right now. As we move forward, we are hoping to get on the other platforms, but only time will tell how that's going to turn out. But for right now, we are on Spotify, and it's through Anchor, right? We are working through Anchor to publish those podcast episodes, which are available, like I said, on Spotify. A link in the description below. Actually, Life Poetry fam, check this out here, right? All the links to everything that I'm ever going to do is going to be on all of my social media sites, right? I have a Linktree account. If you're ever on my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you may be, that Linktree account is there, right? Click that link, and it'll take you to everything. It'll take you to the podcast, the merch store, the books that we've done. It'll take you to the social media platforms that I'm on: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. All that's there on Linktree, right? So go check that out. Right, but aside from the business of it all, personally, in my life, there's so many things that are going on, so many things that I'm ready to tap into and get back into. One is doing my PT. I know I've said to you guys before that I'm gonna be open with you guys about this as much as possible, as transparent with you guys, keep you informed about this one here. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been slacking on doing my actual full session PT. I keep saying I'm gonna get back into the swing, I'm gonna get back. But it hasn't been happening the way I want it to happen. And that's on me. That's on me. I'm holding myself accountable, and that's on me. So my plan is to get back in the full swing of things starting next month, right? I've given myself a realistic goal here, and we're shooting for the beginning of September, that we're going to put back together a PT plan, a physical therapy plan, and we're going to execute it to the fullest of what I have. I'm leaving it all there in that session. Every session I do, I give it my all, because I don't want to shortchange myself. I'm maybe too far through so much stuff, right? Specifically and especially in the realm of dealing with this diagnosis, dealing with the fact that I'm not walking on my own, dealing with the fact that I can't do everything that I wanted to do, that I used to do, right? So in order to get back there, I have to put my whole self into it, right? And in doing that, I'm sitting with God and making sure that He's giving me the strength to get this done here. You guys know that I do my best, right? I'm not perfect in this area here. Even as a minister, as a man of God, I still have my shortcomings, but taking things to God and saying, "Oh God, give me this here. I want this here." I still try to do things on my own, and it's a learning process. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there, and I'm not ashamed of saying that, and I'm unapologetic about it. One of the big things that I stand on, especially in this season here, is being unapologetic about my goals, what I'm shooting for, and what I'm ready to accomplish. Even if I fall short, guess what? I start over and try again. Where I learn from that space there what I can do, what I can't do, and I adapt, overcome it. I don't have Veni Vidi Vici tattooed on my arm for nothing, right? I came, I saw, I conquered. I came into this situation, I saw what it was about to do to me, and I conquered it, right? I'm still here before you today because I didn't let this thing win here, and it's not going to win. We're going to keep pushing on, especially with the help of my lovely wife, who's always in my corner pushing me and encouraging me to get up. If I fall, get up, right? If I stumble, get up, keep going. And a lot of times that's what we need. We need that strong person in our corner that's there to keep their foot in our backs, right? To give us that stability when we're ready to stumble, right? And I honor her for that. I honor her for that. I honor her for being that person in my life that says, you know what? We're not going to stop just here, right? We're going to do everything we can to get to that space we need to get to, right? Especially with me walking. Last week she was with me and she helped me practice my walking. We did some walking around the house without my cane, without the walker, and I think it went really good, right? I was scared a lot of times. I still have a fear of falling. When I turn, they tell me that I fall really slow, so I know I hurt myself when I fall. I just be going down in slow motion, I guess. But even with that, just seeing her encouraging me to get that done, it helped me get it done. It helped me get it done, and I walked I don't know if you guys can see from the angle of the camera here, but my hallway has a pretty good distance on there, and we walked from the end of the hallway to the wall in the other side of the house, right? We stopped, we did some stop and go, but we got it done, or we got it done, and that's what I'm standing on. I'm standing on, no matter what happens, we don't stop. We keep pushing forward. We keep pushing forward. And Life and Poetry fam, I challenge each and every one of you to do the same. Just no matter what happens, keep pushing forward. No matter what life throws at you, keep pushing forward. Even if your feet get tired, take that breath, regroup, press on, right? Continue mission until you get to where you want to get to. Now, I'm not saying push yourself to the bone where you can't push no more, right? Because that'd be reckless for me to say. Sometimes you have to take that break and you have to step back and recharge. Take that time. Take that time. Don't overwork yourself. Don't overdo it. And don't put more on your plate than you can handle, right? Tackle task at a time. Even if you are a multitasker, tackle a simple task at a time and watch you flourish in that area there. And that's what we're doing here at Life and Poetry, especially with the new businesses that's coming up, with the merch store, with the podcast. We're keeping up on social media, making sure that we're relevant here, making sure that I'm doing these type of videos as we stay in the premise of where we started. And where we started was where? Being uncut, was raw, uncut, unedited, right? And transparent. In order to do that, I have to be me, right? And I have to give it to you as raw as that. I can't sugarcoat it. I can't hide it from you guys because I wouldn't be doing you justice, and I wouldn't be doing my testimony justice, or the God that I serve justice, if I didn't give it to you what's really happening. That was the whole purpose of God saying to me, okay, this is how you're going to share your story. This is how you're going to reach those people who won't necessarily come to the church, who won't necessarily see you in the streets, or who won't necessarily be vulnerable enough to share their experiences. Maybe if you share yours, then you'll open the door for them to do the same thing for them. And that's why we started Life and Poetry. That's why we started the discussions with Marcus T. That's why we started the Life and Poetry podcast with Marcus T, so we can have those conversations that we don't want to have or that we're too scared to have. And I'm elated about this podcast here. I don't know what I'm more excited about, right? About this podcast, or just about the new ventures that are coming up this year. I'm not going to talk about that there. We're going to drop that at the end of this month here. as we talk about the new projects that are coming up and that I'm so excited about. One project specifically and especially I'm excited about that we're working on. It's going to be an amazing thing, and it's oh man, I want to say it so bad, but we're not going to go there, right? But Life and Poetry fam, again, keep pushing forward. Challenge yourself day in and day out, right? Pick God at the helm and watch Him lead you to victory. If you're too weak to walk, ask Him to carry you. He'll do just that till you get the strength to push on. Ask Him why He's carrying you to replenish you, and watch Him do just that. That's what this season is about, right? Replenishing and getting to that next milestone, getting to the next chapter, right? Getting to the next chapter. Hold on to that, right? Get into the next chapter, right? And I'm saying that to give you a hint about what's coming up, but get to the next chapter and things, and you'll see just what you're capable of doing, right? Man, I'm excited, Life and Poetry fam. But I'm gonna close this video here before we get too emotional here. I feel like I'm about to start crying. I'm gonna close out here. But Life and Poetry fam, I love you guys so much. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me and allowing me to rock with y'all for so long. And remember, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like, give a thumbs down if you don't. Remember, all love here at Life and Poetry, right? But don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Especially share it. Even if you don't subscribe, share it to somebody else you think who might want to see this type of content. Share this to somebody who might need that encouragement, because that's what we're doing here. We're encouraging folks to do what they want to do, encouraging folks to just be them, be the best them that they can be, unapologetically, unashamed. And yeah, we're gonna keep doing that. Let's Poetry fam. Again, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to follow me. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram at officially.marcus.t for any updates about me or anything else coming about, as well as TikTok, where we drop in encouraging videos and great content over there. Same as Instagram, officially.marcus.t. Follow the Facebook page for Life and Poetry, the Facebook page for the merch shop. Matter of fact, as I said before, all the links are in the description down below. Go check them out. Go grab yourself some merch. Grab yourself a Life and Poetry t-shirt. And if you do, take a picture of it and tag me in it. Post it in your story or something like that. Tag me in your story and let me know what you feel about it, so on and so forth. But again, we're going to close out here. But as we always say, guys, remember these two things. Be blessed, stay safe. Until next time, we out. Peace.
And y'all better follow him.